Hey, this is Sarah from Sarah Reads, and I am continuing to talk about some of the books that I read in 2017. So, again, we are back to the Great Tales of Horror by H.P. Lovecraft. Yes, I'm slowly working my way back into this, which is good because I took like a 10-month hiatus from it. I read The Rats in the Wall. I gave The Rats in the Wall 3.75 stars. So it's good, and you know, it's just not all that scary, which is saying something, because like rats, like ew, like I don't know what it is with horror writers and rats, but Stephen King loves to write about big ass giant rats. Like there's that whole short story in Night Shift with the rats. Then there's 1922 with the damn rats, and so like I don't get the rat thing, but then I do get the rat thing, because like even 1984 rats. But here, I don't know, like the rats were creepy, but I don't know, I wasn't chilled to the bone like I wanted to be. And you know, Lovecraft is racist, so like really racist. Like his cat is called the N-word, which I mean, he is a product of his time. That's just how it is. But it is a little bit jarring to read that, and I don't know. It was okay. So 3.75 stars, because it was very well written. There were some scenes where I was like, ooh, scary, but not the tip top of the Lovecraft for me. And so far, I'm still working my way through The Strange Case of Dexter Ward. Whenever I'll finish that, that'll probably be in September, but just because I'm a slow ass reader when it comes to Lovecraft. The next book that I read is Drowning Instinct by Ila J. Bick. Not exactly sure if it's Ila or Ela, but I give this one 3.5 stars. This is subject to change once like I actually review this. This follows a high school student who has a history of self-harm, among other things. She's very psychologically unstable, and she ends up starting a relationship with her high school English teacher. I was recommended this on Goodreads a long time ago by an old Goodreads friend, who's no longer on Goodreads. But yeah, I don't know. I met the writer at a book convention. She's super sweet. She signed the book for me. She's really, really tiny handwriting, and her daughter's also named Sarah with an H. But I don't know, like I want to be an educator, so like this it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Like I don't know. And then the ending, like to be honest, I wanted him to be like a psychopath who was like manipulating her. I didn't get that. But that doesn't mean that it's not bad. Like, it's not a good book, because it is pretty good. Like, it has a lot of good attributes. It's just not what I wanted it to be. So, I'm going to have to ruminate on this for a while. I don't know. It is written in, like, kind of A-B format with, like, the tapes, because she's talking. And she's an unreliable narrator. So this is a plus, because I love unreliable narrators, but I don't know. There are some good things and then some bad things. It's just one of those books. The next book was a reread, and it is Anne of Green Gables. Y'all, like look how beautiful and cute this edition is. It's so freaking adorable. I got it for like $10 at Barnes & Noble. I love Anne of Green Gables so much. This is like my second time rereading it. I listened to the audiobook like I think in 2015 for the first time. And Anne is just so awesome. I love how she just looks at the world. I love her little romance with Gilbert, and it's not really a romance, but I ship it, and I want it to be a romance, and I bought the sequel, so like I'm gonna get that romance. And I love her friendships with Diana, and like I just love it. Like, if you haven't picked this book up yet, pick it up. Like, it's so awesome. It's just really cute, and it makes my spirit happy, you know? Like, this is a book that gives me and my kindred soul happiness. Ugh, I need to stop. Me and my jokes about books. Like, ugh. The next book that I read was Outcast by Adrian Kress. I gave this 4.5 stars. I'm really disappointed that this book is a standalone and not a series because, oh my gosh, like, dude, like, that ending, this book, it was mind-blowing. Like, to be honest, I did not expect to like Outcast as much as I did. It follows a girl who ends up shooting an angel in her backyard, and these angels have started to like descend upon her town in Louisiana, where I'm from, and they're just taking people, preferably kids and teenagers. So like, it's kind of creepy, it's kind of weird, but oh my god, like, it's so good. Like, the romance was A+, the ending destroyed my soul. I am a mess. I highly recommend Outcast. Like, y'all, it is so good, so worth it. Just, I recommend it. And, you know, if you want a good, like, fantasy paranormal that isn't cliched, like, it has a little bit, but not like, it's not dripping with it. I highly recommend Outcast by Adrian Kress. So good, so good. The next book that I read, well, actually I read two. It was the first and the second book in a series that I just so happened to have on my Kindle. I got them as freebies. I read Captured and Renegade by Erica Stevens. This is book 1 and book 2 in the Captive series. I gave Captured 3.5 stars, and I gave Renegade, I think, 3 stars. So, look, this is a very problematic storyline. It's about a girl who lives in a world where vampires are ruling and humans have been stomped into submission, and she lives with kind of like the, you know, the overthrowing humans who like want to rebel against the vampires in the woods, and her father is the leader of the rebellion, and she ends up getting kidnapped and sold into like slavery as a blood slave. And it's so good. Like, y'all, it's trash, but it's good trash, and I really freaking enjoyed it. Like, I read them so quickly, and I'm really sad that I didn't have the third book for free, but I am thinking about buying the rest of the series. I don't know, because I don't know if I want to buy them, but I don't know. Good trash, y'all. And, like, if you know me, you know I like some trashy books every now and then. And they are problematic, but they're good trash. So, you know, like, I'm for it. I'm here for it. The next book I read was The Gunslinger by Stephen King. I gave this one 4.5 stars. It is really good. It is a little bit of a mixed bag, depending on who you are as a reader. It follows Roland, who is chasing after the darkness. Is he called the Darkness? I don't know. It's just this guy in black. I think he's called the Guy in Black. I don't know. I can't remember. It's, my mind is in another area right now. That is not The Gunslinger. But, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the foundation of the story. I enjoyed his relationship with Jake, which granted did not play out how I wanted it to, but you know, like, this is a Stephen King story, so sometimes things get brutal. But I do have the sequel, and I am looking forward to picking it up. I really enjoyed it. Like, I don't know, there's just something about it that I personally really like. I know it's not the most captivating story for some readers, and it does have like a lot of bad points. Like, the reason why I couldn't give it a full 5 stars was because there were sections where the pacing drug low and then went up high, like sky high, and it was like, there were parts of the novel where I wasn't as immersed as I wanted to be, but I was still captured whether I was in the past or the present with Roland. And even in those moments towards the end where they were just weird philosophical musings, I was totally down for it, totally enamored. And you know, this is just a good Stephen King novel, but it is not his best. But still, I really enjoyed it, which is why I'm happy to give it 4.5 stars, because I feel like it has its negatives, but I enjoyed it, and it's definitely something I recommend. So let me know if you've read any of those books down below in the comments, and I hope to see you down there, and thank you. Bye!